Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. The juice review is brought to you by the Department of Inhaled Vapours. Now, the juice I've got to show today is one that I bought. I bought a little while back, and I've just finally got round to actually doing a review for it. It's from Binary E-Liquids, and it's POW. Now, just to state for the record, I have paid for this juice personally myself. It's not been sent to me for review. The company has not asked me to do a review on this product. Also, please note any views and opinions expressed during this review are mine and mine alone. Also, please note individual setup and tastes will alter what you get from a juice. I can only comment on what I personally get from it. Let's go through the normals. Let's go through the ritual. Right. Child-proof dropper. Haha, yes, as it should be. I'll just give you a little flick through the label. The label's got some interesting things on it, I will admit. Mainly that. This is probably the most precise VG-PG rating I have seen, ratio rating I have seen on a bottle. This is a 73-27 VG-PG liquid. It's got lots, and I will mean it's got lots of warnings and blah 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 on it. California Proposition 65, Prop 65 warning, so you know what's coming already. This product contains nicotine. Bing! A chemical known to the state of California to cause birth defects and other there. Oh my God! Hello English and other oh my God! Hello. I did used to be able to speak English before I started this. Reproductive defects. God for that. You've got the ingredients on here. USP grade, PG, pure kosher food grade, vegetable glycerine, which is a bit weird because normally in the list of ingredients, your biggest ingredient is at the top. So surely VG, then PG. Yeah. Nicotine, natural and or artificial flavourings. I'm glad they put the ingredients on it, but they put them in the wrong order. You should put from top to bottom, because according to this, there's more nicotine in this than there is artificial flavourings, and there's also more PG in it than there is VG. But you've just kind of said above it that it's the other way around. Yeah, that's something that needs to be looked into. They've got their website address on it. They've got their Instagram address on it. They've got the fact here, the strength and the batch number, and also the expiry date, which is something I'd like to see a lot more on bottles, because as vapors we tend to get a lot of juice. We do. Sometimes whether we need it or not, we go, oh look at that, that was really nice, and then we get that one, then we try that one, and then something that we bought 2 weeks ago we forget about, and then we see it again 9 months later and go, is this still on date? So yeah, I'd like to see that on more bottles. I'm kind of glad these guys have done it. We've got another lengthy not for sale to minors. Well done. Can I just say well done, because in fact the last 3 reviews I've done, that has not been anywhere on the bottle. Keep out the reach of children and pets. Do not drink. Well, warning, this property is not a smoke seizure product. Oh, it kind of is, but we're not allowed to say it. I didn't say that. Don't sue me. And shall not be used to treat any medical condition or habit. Yeah, I'll bite my tongue on this bit. This product is intended for use by persons of legal age. Well done. And not by children. Well done again. Women who are pregnant and or breastfeeding, or persons with or at risk of heart disease, high blood pressure or diabetes, or allergies to nicotine or PG. Nicotine is addictive. It's not the most addictive part of a cigarette, and habit forming. Might query that one as well. And it's very toxic by inhalation. Well, I might as well just chuck this bottle now then. Really bad for me for inhalation. You've just said on your bottle, really, don't inhale this because it's very toxic. Giving across the wrong message. I think you've gone too far in the cover my own arse with your things here. In contact with the skin, I've proved that in another video. Oh, by the way, from that other video, my finger is still here then when it was in contact with my skin. Oh, I do have a problem with this. Or if swallowed, I can't. Well, you have to down a hell of a lot of it. Nicotine can increase your heart rate and blood pressure and can cause dizziness, nausea and stomach pain. Well, if you have too much, yeah, I would agree with that. Inhalation of the product may aggravate existing respiratory conditions. Yeah, is that why asthmatics who vape tend to find they don't actually have to use their inhalers much? You let yourself down on here, guys. You've overdone it. I can't read this thing. The respiratory conditions. Ingesting. Oh my god, I really can't read. It's so hard to read for a see-through bottle on a see-through label. Yeah, I can't actually. Hang on, let's just cover this up here. Ingestion of the non-vaporized concentrate ingredients in this package can be poisonous. Yep, no, that is right. It can be. You'll have a nasty dose of the shits. It's probably about the most yet, and you might puke. But it's got to be the dose, and I'm sorry, at 2.5, I'd probably down that whole bottle. Believe me, I won't be happy. I will vomit, and I will piss through my arse. But I won't die. Anyway, do you know what? That label was doing so well of what I've just caught, and then I caught the whole lot of that lot, and just went, oh, really? Really? Because if I don't just start vaping, I'd quit. Just by reading that, it's just like, that's really too much, guys. And a little bit bollocks. Anyhow, and of course, after all that, childproof dropper. So that's a good thing. As a general, that label's good until that bit there. This, which you won't. Oh, I don't think you won't be able to see. There's just so much of it. And see, that lot is a warning. All that lot is a warning, and most of it is bollocks. Oh, it really does annoy me. Anyway, as per normal, since it's up and running and it's been resurrected like Frankenstein, the Snow Wolf, and on top of that it's got the Mutant X V2, and that's dual core to 0.25. Let's have a look at the juice now. Ooh. There is one bit of the bottle I've got to show you. I will show you after I've had a sniff of this, but it corresponds to what I'm now doing. It's a nice pomegranate. Pomegranate with a hint of watermelon, which is, luckily enough, and it's one of the few bottles that actually do it. They actually, oh, you won't go about to see this. Oh. See, and that bit there, they actually give you what the flavour profile is on the bottle. A lot of companies won't do that. I don't know why. This is a pomegranate infused watermelon and a twist to give you a smooth, fruity blend. Well, I'll be fair, you can smell the pomegranate, and it has got the watermelon edge to it. The pomegranate's more forthcoming than the watermelon, which is unusual because there's a lot of these where the watermelon really kicks in, and then you get like a back note of something else. This is kind of the other way around. Pomegranate is more the predominant flavour. Right, what we got this at the moment? Right, I'm not going to do that at 68 watts. I'm going to drop that down to... Right, I'm going to start at 55.5 watts, which on this unit equals about 3.7, which is basically your mid-range battery. Ooh. Ooh, that's done. I'll be fair, however nice the inhale is, the exhale really sells this juice. Throat hit is practically non-existent, which is good on a watermelon, because some of them can be a bit, they can really punch. It's not so much that the pomegranate takes over, it doesn't. It actually blends in very well with the watermelon and kind of creates a totally different flavour. It creates a new, different fruity flavour. Just really, really nice. But the exhale really does sell this. It's kind of a watermelon? Not watermelon. Well, it's watermelon pomegranate. You still got that from the beginning. Hang on. Got it. It's marshmallow. There's a marshmallow finish to this, which alters the flavour completely from what you got on the inhale. The inhale is very fruity. It's just pure fruit. It's pure watermelon. It's pure pomegranate. Why am I having trouble saying pomegranate? It's pure watermelon and pomegranate. But the exhale, you get this light, fluffy marshmallow just flow over it and mix in with it. Oh, that's really nice. Vapour production is superb. You can tell it is an over 70% VG juice. It also makes it very smooth, but the vapour is very voluptuous. It's very thick. As you can see. Oh, that pomegranate watermelon mix is so nice. I say, just that smooth, fluffy finish with the marshmallow. I'm going to go up a bit. Well, I'm going to go up to 65 watts, which is just over 4 volts. Good grief! Yeah. It's a room filler. Vapour production is superb. Still not getting much of a throat hit. It raises up a little bit, but it's nothing that anyone who's really not that bothered with throat hit is going to be concerned with. Flavour. The marshmallow comes through really strong at the end. And also the watermelon is bumped a little bit. It does knock the pomegranate back a little bit. The mixture has changed there on the flavour wise, but it's still really, really good. I'm just going to have a top up, because I'm drier than a nun's doodahs. Yeah, the watermelon does come through a lot more, a little bit higher up. I will go higher up again. Kind of makes the pomegranate more of a back note, but it is still blending in. Just not as much. Oh, that is nice. It's how smooth that exhale is, because of the fluffy marshmallow taste that you get. Slightly sugary and all this on. It does come out really, really nice. It plays really nicely with it. Right, I'll go up again. 70.5 watts, which is 4.2 volts. Oh. Ooh, the marshmallow has taken on a life of its own on this. It's unusual because that's normally a little bit lower down. That actually triggers that off, but oh, watermelon has kind of taken over from the pomegranate. I will admit the pomegranate works better mid to low range. High range, the pomegranate does tail off quite a bit, but the watermelon is still nice. And then mixed with that fluffy, I know I keep saying it, but fluffy marshmallow is a very oh. To be fair, with the nose exhale, you get a lot more of the marshmallow, and you get it a lot sooner. It seems that everything comes together, apart from obviously the pomegranate, because that's kind of burnt itself out and left the building higher up. It's an unusual combination of flavours, but they do work well, very, very well together. I can fully recommend POW. If you like your watermelon, you're going to like this. If you like your fruity, you're going to like this. If you like something that's got a slightly unusual finish to it, because that marshmallow it's unusual. If you didn't know what was in there, it's a very unusual finish, but it does end a nice kind of creamy end to it. And the marshmallow really does last long after you've actually finished the vape. Every time you exhale, you can't get a blast of marshmallow, and the fruitiness is still resting on your tongue, so it still kind of blends in together nicely after you've actually finished vaping them. So yes, I can quite happily recommend Binary's do it the right way, POW. Just the only problem I had, as I may have gone into slightly too much detail earlier, is that warning there. That warning there is excessive and could potentially scare people off. There's a lot of vapors who are new to the scene who may actually believe all the BS and the scaremongering that's going on. They're going to read that, and that kind of plays into it, in my opinion. There's stuff in there that's just basically not true. I know this California Prop 65 bullshit, unfortunately, had to be crept into a lot of this, but yeah, nicotine is an addictive and habit-forming. If that was the case, then everyone would be addicted to NRT, wouldn't they? That you'd have loads of ex-smokers who, for the rest of their life, have got to put a patch on their arm. But that's not enough. It doesn't work, does it? Because there's other things in cigarettes that are a hell of a lot more addictive than nicotine. And this is why you'll find vapors won't be going, oh my god, I'm changing, I know how to vape for 2 hours. It's not as habit forming and addictive as it's been made out by the press and other idiots in public health who are absolutely panicking that they're losing their funding. Anywho, on that note, if you have enjoyed what you've watched today, please like, share, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. My name's been Darren Stone, head of the Department of Inhaled Vapors, and I bid you all a very good day, and I shall see you again soon. Goodbye.